Welcome to my flexible opening repertoire for white, starting with one knight f3. My name is Grandmaster Felix Blohberger. I'm a multiple-time Austrian champion and Grandmaster since I was 19 years old. In this course, I will present you an opening repertoire with one knight f3, a very flexible one. And this is kind of a special opening for me since I've been playing it for many, many years. And it was always a very... I always got very comfortable positions, and it was always a very reliable opening since there's not so much concrete theory. You don't have to spend hours on the computer analyzing forced variations. So I really like this about it. And in general, I'm a proponent of rather understanding your structures, the ones you play, and understanding the ideas, the plans, and not to just learn random engine lines which will not improve your chess in the long run. So I think this opening repertoire kind of reflects this whole approach to chess, and I hope you can learn all these different ideas and the different structures. But apart from that, apart from learning the different ideas from the different structures and the different plans, I also want to provide you with very interesting and easy to play opening ideas as well, of course. So here I want to give you a small overview on what will await you in this part one of this series. So in this part one, we will have a look at mostly Black's fianchettos, so when he puts his bishop on b7 or g7 or both of them, which would be the double fianchetto. So one of the toughest line nowadays is the Grunfeld, obviously, and the Grunfeld can also be played against g3. This would be the symmetrical Grunfeld, which we will have a very close look at. And here after c4, c6, one of the most solid lines. Here I recommend the quite new and very interesting idea a4. This has only been deployed quite a few years ago, first time by top players, and recently it has really caught up, but not fully yet, and I still think that many of your opponents can be fully surprised by this quite new and interesting concept, and I analyzed this quite deeply, but overall I hope that I explained the ideas very well, and that all of this will make a lot of sense to you and also surprise your opponent, which I'm sure quite a few of them will be. Another very important opening, of course, is the King's Indian defense. And here, again, I give one quite unusual move here, rook e1. Not necessarily unusual, but it's definitely not one of the main lines. And again, definitely some of your opponents will not be expecting this. It's not really seen as a critical move, but I provide you with many interesting ideas here, how to play the position. And as I said, I think this is the most important fact here. And you will just get a nice center with e4 on the next move and a nice, interesting game. Obviously, if we're talking about fianchettos, Black can also put the bishop to b7 and play for the Queen's Indian or for the Hedgehog with c5 or with e6. And these openings are already quite similar, and here I will provide you with one very interesting line, rook e1, which is the nice thing about this is that it can be played against, first of all, e6, and also against this kind of hedgehog type of opening. Again, here rook e1. So what I'm giving you here is like one line which can be played against two major systems. So you're kind of you don't have to learn one extra line against one major system. You can just play basically the same line against one other major system. So it saves you a lot of time. You don't have to learn so many forced systems against all of the different lines. So this is what I'm trying to achieve in general in this course. One more thing is the double fianchetto, and here I found quite a shocking, pretty new idea, which is again c4, c5, knight c3, bishop g7, rook e1, and even here. What I'm trying to do is not to provide you with many sorts of different ideas, which are always hard to remember, but often very similar ideas. So if you compare these two positions, here in the Queen's Indian, you play rook e1, looks quite similar, and here after bishop g7, also very similar. You also play rook e1. So I'm trying to make the learning process as easy as possible and as understandable as possible. And here one fascinating idea I saw, which arises after knight e4, take d4, c d4, and now bishop h6, a fantastic idea. So even because of that, because of just this move bishop h6, I definitely wanted to include this line, and this was just an example of what you can expect from this course. And I really hope that you can learn a lot here, and that you feel inspired to play knight f3 yourself. Thank you very much, and I will see you in the following videos.